Hi everybody, and welcome back. In this part 2 video of our lesson on present simple tense, we're going to be talking about question structures, both for yes/no questions and WH questions. We'll also talk about how to use present simple tense. So let's take a look. We are going to begin this part 2 section on questions. We'll begin with yes/no questions. Again, we have a difference between to be and other verbs. Let's begin with other verbs. With all verbs except be, we use do or does plus subject plus verb 0. Remember the unchanging form. So, to ask questions, yes/no questions with to like, I might ask, do I like ice cream? Do you like ice cream? Does he like ice cream? Does she like ice cream? Does it like ice cream? Do we like ice cream? Do they like ice cream? So here we're using do and does the same way we use all other verb ones. But that is just a helping verb. The like form doesn't change. These are called yes/no questions because the answer to these questions is yes or no. Do you like ice cream? Yes, I do. No, I don't. That's why we call these yes/no questions. Okay, let's take a look at how to make yes/no questions with to be. So with the verb to be now, we're not going to use a helping verb. So no do does. We just use am, is, are plus subject. So with hungry again, we would say, am I hungry? Are you hungry? Is he hungry? Is she hungry? Is it hungry? Are we hungry? Are they hungry? All right, so we start with the am, is, are, and then the subject. And that's how we make yes/no questions with the verb to be. Okay, let's take a look now at how to make WH questions. WH questions are questions which begin with an interrogative like who, what, when, where, why, how many, etc. Most interrogatives begin with WH, what, where, when. That is why we call them WH questions. Here we have to distinguish whether the WH word, like what or who, if it's the subject or not. For example, if the WH word is not the subject, then we use this structure with all verbs except for to be. WH word, like who, what, when, plus do or does is the helping verb, plus subject, plus verb 0. For example, using the verb to live, I might ask, where do I live? Where do you live? Where does he live? Where does she live? Where does it live? Where do we live? Where do they live?